Hickory Scuba and Marina, and you guys have been asking for it. We're going to do a shootout with full face mask and see which one's the best. Now, we've been wanting to make this video for a while, but we've had a little trouble determining how are we going to shoot it and it not be a biased video. As you can tell, buddy here, he likes OTS. You guys know I like Ocean Reef, so obviously I'm going to give you more pros to the Ocean Reef than what the OTS has and vice versa. So we decided, how are we going to do this and not be biased in the video? We're going to talk about both pros. We're talking about some of the cons for both. But what we're going to do is we're going to take our newest student, Jason. You guys have met him. He's our newest assistant instructor. He's never used a full face mask, and neither is Michael. Michael's our cameraman today. Say hey, Michael.
Hi.
So we're going to take these two guys. We're going to teach them the full face mask class using both the Ocean Reef and the OTS, and we'll let them guys determine whether or not one is better than the other. And then hopefully that'll be an unbiased answer for you guys as well. So come along with us and we'll see what we find out today.
Alright guys, so the best way that we decided to do this is we took two fresh full face mask students who has no experience whatsoever with the full face mask, and we ran them through the skill sets using both masks. So here Jason is getting used to just wearing a full face mask. We're doing some flood drills with him, and we just started him out on the Ocean Reef, and then we're going to put him in the OTS to do the same thing. But we're just simply running him through the skills to make sure that he's comfortable with it, make sure he can do the skills, because like I said, he's here for his certification as well. He just volunteered to give us his honest opinion at the end of the course to see which one he actually liked the best. So here you can see he's doing his mask on and off skills. So he's took his full face mask off, he switched over to an alternate air source, and then of course he's going to put on his standard mask, get it cleared up, show that he's okay, and then of course we will reverse that procedure as well. He's going to have to switch over from a traditional system and go back into his full face mask. But here you can see he's just going slow. He's being very methodical with his work. He's not rushing through it. And that's kind of what we teach all our students to do. Just because you see us do it at speed, very fluidly, when you're trying a new piece of gear out for the first time, you're probably not going to be that fluid with it. So just take your time. Don't panic. Don't rush. And Jason's a good diver. Like I said, you guys have seen him in a couple previous videos. He's one of our newest assistant instructors, so he's a pretty decent diver. Here he is. We're just simply reversing the procedure with him with the Ocean Reef. He's just taking his mask off. He's going to switch back over to the full face mask. And like I said, even though he's comfortable here, we're making him take it slow. We've got a couple of safety divers there in front of him, of course. But he's doing pretty good with it. He's trying to get his mask adjusted out, of course. A couple of you guys have asked me to make a video on the proper way to take a full face mask on and off, and I'll try to get that out for you. We've got a lot of videos that we're producing right now, and we have a ton of students that we're teaching right now, so trying to find time to do that on top of all the other things we've got going on can be a little bit difficult. You may see me and one of my other dive masters there in the background. We're actually doing a finning video that's going to be coming out after a series of these full face mask videos come out. We did a fin efficiency test, so you'll be seeing that very soon as well. But here he's getting his mask reseated to his face, and of course he's going to have to transition from his standard second stage back over to his full face mask second stage so that he can breathe. So that's exactly what you see him doing here now. He's going to reseat the mask, he's going to clear the mask, show that he can breathe, and then he'll focus on readjusting that mask, getting the straps tightened down, and simply showing that he's okay as well, and which he does fine. It's not a problem. Now once he completes this with the Ocean Reef and the series of skills that he has to do, then we're going to switch him over to the OTS. So you'll see that next. You'll actually notice Buddy there in the background. He'll actually have an Ocean Reef on because he lets Jason use his OTS mask. But he done pretty good. Signals he okay, not a problem. Now we've switched him over to the OTS, and we've actually ran him through the skill set. He's actually going to do his mask removal and replace skill now using the OTS. And yes, we're running them through the skills, but at the end of each skill set, we give them a little bit of time to swim around, to play with the mask, just breathing and relaxing and having a good time, because we do want their honest opinion, not just on necessarily functionality of the mask, but also what's the most comfortable for them, what fits them the best. So, and like I said, we're just running him through the skill set again. He's removed his mask, he switched over to a traditional reg set, and then of course, or a traditional second stage, and he's put his mask back on, cleared it, and then of course he's going to say that he's okay, and then we're going to simply have him reverse that procedure as well. There are some differences in these masks. The very next video that's going to be produced is I'm going to actually compare the two masks and show you the pros and cons of each. And as I've stated before at the beginning of this video, and of course I'm going to state it again at the end of the video, I'm going to try my best not to be biased, but the pros and cons are going to be compared to each other based off my experience with them. Your mileage may vary in this situation, but this is just simply from my experience along with both of these companies. But here he's getting his mask back on. He's getting it cleared back out without any issues. There you can see Buddy back in the background with his, or with my Ocean Reef on. Basically he's wearing it while he's letting Jason wear the OTS. And as you can see, experienced divers, yes, we're going to have our favorites, but it doesn't really matter what we wear. We feel comfortable wearing both. We're very proficient with both types of mask and different types of gear in general, and that's part of being a professional diver. You need to be proficient no matter what gear set you wear, and it all comes with just practice, using it, getting experience with it, and you too can become proficient with it. I try to equate dive gear to kind of eating. We all have our different taste buds. We all have what we like to eat, but with a little bit of practice, we can eat anything, and our taste buds will develop to end up liking that as well. So now we finish up with Jason. We're going to go over to Michael, and we're just going to run him through the same skill sets here. Instructor Owenby's actually going over the mask, getting it adjusted for him. We do start him out on the Ocean Reef as well. But we're going to get it adjusted and make sure he's comfortable, give him a little time to play, and then we will take him through the individual skill sets. After he's done that, we'll switch him over to the OTS system as well, let him run through the skill sets with that, and then we're going to actually give him some play time using the mask. Here you can see he's doing his flood drills. He's not having any issues there whatsoever. Here Michael's going to be removing and replacing the full face mask and switching over to a traditional mask and traditional second stage as well, which he performs flawlessly. He's a little bit slower than his dad, but that's okay. His dad's got a little bit more experience than he does. Michael is actually a pretty good diver. Michael is a junior master scuba diver. And so we are very impressed with how quickly Michael is progressing, how comfortable he is in the water, and he's always open to try, new types of gear to see what he likes. But here he's doing his replacement of the mask. We're going to try to help him out here. Michael's kind of like me. He don't mind opening his eyes underwater. However, when it comes to chlorine just kills our eyes. So we try to keep our eyes closed when we're in the pool. One thing I got to give Michael here, that is my mask that he's wearing, and I've got so much stuff mounted on my mask. You'll see one of my flashlights is kind of dangling there. It's actually tied off. We tied off for a reason. In the event that something happens and our lights get knocked off the mount, we're not going to lose light, and we can very easily snap it back in. But this is his first time using this, so it's pretty cool that he gets to see all the different things that can happen and how you're going to have to deal with it. But here he's getting his mask reseated. He's going to clear it up, show us that he's okay, and then we'll continue on with the skill set using the OTS mask system as well, and then let him decide which one he actually likes best. But here he's getting it readjusted. He's got it cleared out, and then of course hopefully he tells us that he's okay, and we'll get him on to using the OTS next. There's the OK symbol, and let's get him switched out. And of course, after a skill set, like I said, we're going to let them play. We let them play with the Ocean Reef. We let them play with the OTS just to see which one's better. And then, of course, at the end of the video here, we're going to let them guys actually tell you which one they like best. Now, we tried our best to keep it unbiased for you.
All right, guys, so we just got finished up. Got Mr. Michael here. Got Mr. Jason here. This was their first night using a full face mask. As of tonight, they are certified full face mask divers. I'm actually going to let them finish this video out for me, and then I'm going to kind of give you some final thoughts there at the end. But we're going to let them decide to see which mask they like better, the Ocean Reef series or the OTS series, and I want them to kind of explain why they feel it's the best mask for them. So Jason, I'm going to let you start, brother.
I like the Ocean Reef better. I'm going to tell you why. Since the OTS has the regulator on the side, I felt like it was unbalanced on my face. I felt like that it was kind of drooping on this side a little bit, which may have just been an adjustment issue. So I felt like the Ocean Reef felt more secure and balanced, if you will, on my face. I also thought that the field of view in the Ocean Reef was a little bit better for me. On the OTS, he's got your air valve is over here, which takes up some of your peripheral vision, and there's a clip of some type over here.
That's a camera mount.
Or a camera mount, yeah. And it's also kind of opaque, it's not clear. So I actually thought that the field of view was a little bit better on the Ocean Reef. The one thing that I was surprised of with both initially, using a full face mask for the first time, was the amount of extra buoyancy that it creates. You don't really, I think, know that until you go under, so I don't know that you need to wear more weight with one, but I could see where you would need a little bit, or take that into consideration. But my pick was the Ocean Reef.
Awesome. Michael, which one do you like better?
I find it easier to equalize in this. Also, can see a little bit better in it. Also, I don't know what to do with a little red.
That's the microphone. It's the same. It's a different system, but it's the same principle as the microphone in the Ocean Reef.
I really don't like if it's placed there or whatever. I really don't like the microphone placement. It doesn't feel right. I don't like the way it feels. That's pretty much my opinion.
Cool deal. Guys, I really appreciate your honest opinions. This is why I couldn't choose this, because obviously I'm going to pick the Ocean Reef. I'm very biased. Buddy was very gracious to let us bring his OTS here to the pool and do it, and he's going to be just as biased towards OTS as I am towards Ocean Reef. And both of these guys wanted to take a full face mask class, so instead of me preaching about what I like or Buddy preaching about what he likes, we let these guys try both. You heard it for yourself. Now, all that being said, even though they chose the Ocean Reef, and I'm very happy about that, I will say that I've used personally both of these masks for many, many years. They both have many pros, many cons, and I'm actually going to make a separate video for you on the pros and cons of each mask. I'm going to tell you that the OTS, in my personal opinion, is probably the most comfortable feeling full face mask I have ever worn. And I really like the comfort part of this silicone is more of a gel based material, so it's very, very comfortable. But very similar, like Jason said, I think that the lack of peripheral vision is one of the things that turns me away from it. That I really like the roundness of the Ocean Reef because I have that peripheral vision. Although that the skirt is not as comfortable as what the OTS is, there's other pros that I really like about Ocean Reef. Guys, if I'm in a situation where I've got to have a full face mask, would I hesitate to pick up either one? Absolutely not. If me and Buddy are out on a dive team call out and my mask goes down, I know that I can pick his mask up, throw it on, and feel perfectly comfortable, and vice versa. If his mask goes down, I'd gladly give him mine, and I know that he's going to feel comfortable wearing it as well. These videos are very hard to produce for you guys because they are biased based off our opinions alone, and everybody's going to have a different opinion. I can't say that I'm not happy because I'm very happy that they chose this, but if you're in the market for a full face mask, check out your local dive shop see which brand they sell, and see which brand they will allow you to take to the pool and try out. If you're in our area, guys, come by. You can try both of these masks out. I'll be happy to take you over here to the pool and let you try it out for yourself to see which one works best for you. And that's the key. Which mask works best for you? Not best for me, not best for these guys, but which mask works best for you. But guys, I promise you, I will, the very next video after this one, I'm gonna talk about the pros and cons of each, and I'm gonna break down each component and show you how you can add accessories and all that. And you can truly customize either one of these masks. It doesn't matter which brand they are. But guys, if you got any questions, please put it down in the comment section below, and I'll try to answer it the best I can. I'll try my best to keep my biased opinion out of it. However, you guys know I'm gonna go with Ocean Reef side. But guys, I really appreciate you watching this video. If you liked it, smash that like button for me. Definitely share it as well. As always, guys, make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Like us on Facebook, pin us on Pinterest, subscribe to us here on YouTube. And as always, guys, we appreciate you visiting. Guys, we really appreciate you watching our videos. If you liked it, make sure to give us a big thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, simply hit that subscriber button for us and make sure you hit the little bell to turn on all notifications. If you want to see some other cool videos, make sure to click these links here. They could be scuba tips, they could be diving videos, search and recovery videos, or gear reviews. Once again, guys, we really appreciate it.